Before exploring the incident, it's important to recognize why this story captured widespread attention so quickly. Diane Lane is a seasoned Hollywood actor with a career spanning decades, known for her versatility, poise, and memorable performances. From dramas to romantic films, she has built a devoted fan base while earning critical acclaim. Even with such an accomplished career, the internet has a tendency to magnify small moments, especially when they involve well-known public figures. One day, a set of images related to Lane began circulating online. The attention was immediate and overwhelming, demonstrating the speed with which digital media can amplify content. This situation highlights not only the fascination surrounding celebrities, but also the volatility of online attention, where curiosity and speculation can quickly outpace verification. The story is less about the content itself and more about the dynamics of online engagement and human curiosity in a digital age. It provides insight into how quickly minor incidents can escalate and why understanding context and intent is essential for navigating online spaces responsibly. Who is Diane Lane? Diane Lane's career is distinguished by both longevity and range. Over decades, she has portrayed a wide array of characters, earning admiration for her depth and authenticity. Beyond her professional achievements, she is regarded for her grace, professionalism, and the authenticity she brings to public appearances. Yet, like many public figures, her life is constantly observed, and even trivial incidents can attract disproportionate attention online. Understanding her background helps contextualize the online event. Lane's talent and dedication are widely recognized, but the scrutiny she faces underscores the challenges of public life. The incident in question was not an isolated occurrence in celebrity culture. Rather, it demonstrates how quickly public perception can be shaped, for better or worse, by online speculation. It serves as a reminder that behind every headline or viral post is a real person navigating the pressures of visibility, expectation, and personal privacy. The viral moment. The images that circulated online were framed in a way that encouraged rapid sharing. Within hours, they appeared across multiple platforms, triggering conversations, reactions, and speculation. This phenomenon illustrates a broader truth about digital culture. The speed of information dissemination can exceed the pace of fact-checking. Many users shared and commented without verifying authenticity, demonstrating the challenges of discerning truth in the age of viral content. The internet thrives on curiosity, and content that piques interest or surprises audiences naturally spreads faster than material that requires critical evaluation. In this case, what began as a small set of posts quickly snowballed into a widely discussed topic, showing how social media platforms amplify attention and engagement regardless of context. It is a vivid example of how content, intent, and user behavior intersect to create moments that captivate online communities. Separating fact from fiction. Closer examination revealed that most of the images were either taken from old movie scenes, edited, or unrelated to Diane Lane. Despite this, the momentum of the story had already been established. This highlights a critical aspect of the digital age. Misinformation often travels faster than the truth. When presented with content that seems shocking or unusual, the human instinct is to react quickly, clicking, sharing, and commenting, before verifying its accuracy. Lane's experience illustrates that even well-meaning audiences can inadvertently contribute to the spread of misleading information. It also underscores the responsibility of users to approach online content with discernment. The narrative created by assumptions and misinterpretation can feel real, even when it is not, reminding us that critical thinking is essential in every interaction with digital media. The human side of fame. One of the most overlooked dimensions of this incident is its impact on the individual at the center. Diane Lane, despite her celebrity status, is a human being with personal feelings and boundaries. Viral moments, even those that seem trivial, can be stressful and intrusive. Public figures are often expected to navigate scrutiny while maintaining composure, professionalism, and authenticity. Lane and her team handled the situation with care, clarifying the context and ensuring that misinformation was addressed. This measured response reflects emotional intelligence and a deep understanding of public life. It also reminds audiences that celebrities experience similar emotions and challenges as anyone else, emphasizing the importance of empathy, respect, and thoughtful engagement in digital spaces. Fame does not negate humanity. It magnifies the consequences of public attention, both positive and negative. Why clickbait works. The phrasing of headlines accompanying viral content is carefully crafted to engage attention. In Lane's case, titles that suggested secrecy or exclusivity played on curiosity, prompting rapid clicks and shares. Humans are naturally drawn to what is framed as private or forbidden, making sensational headlines particularly effective. Understanding the psychology behind these strategies helps explain why content spreads so rapidly online. Curiosity is a natural trait, but when combined with the amplification power of social media, it can accelerate the distribution of unverified material. Recognizing this mechanism equips users to pause, consider context, and verify before engaging, transforming curiosity into informed interaction rather than impulsive participation. The speed of misinformation. The Diane Lane story also demonstrates the pace at which information travels online. Within hours, the content appeared on multiple platforms, creating a sense of immediacy and intensity. Fact-checking and clarification lagged behind the initial wave of sharing, illustrating a challenge intrinsic to modern communication. Speed often outpaces accuracy. Viral attention, fueled by algorithms and audience behavior, can distort perceptions before corrections are issued. The incident serves as a practical lesson in digital literacy, reminding users that rapid online engagement does not guarantee truth. By approaching content with critical thinking, individuals can contribute to more accurate, responsible sharing, mitigating the unintended consequences of viral moments. Lessons for Internet users. This incident offers a blueprint for responsible online behavior. Curiosity and excitement often drive engagement, but pausing to verify authenticity is essential. Questioning sources, checking context, and considering the impact of sharing helps prevent misinformation from spreading. Equally important is empathy. Recognizing that public figures are human beings affected by speculation encourages considerate engagement. The Diane Lane example illustrates that online participation carries responsibility. Our actions, clicks, shares, and comments have consequences that extend beyond personal entertainment. Applying these lessons universally can enhance online communities, fostering spaces where information is respected and dialogue is thoughtful. The role of social media. Algorithms play a powerful role in amplifying viral content. Designed to prioritize engagement, they reward sensational, shocking, or highly shareable material. This mechanism explains why certain stories gain exponential attention quickly, often independent of accuracy. In Lane's case, algorithmic amplification turned a small set of images into a widely viewed phenomenon. Awareness of these dynamics empowers users to navigate digital spaces with intention, recognizing that virality is not synonymous with truth. By understanding the systems that influence content distribution, audiences can engage more responsibly and thoughtfully. How Diane Lane handled the situation. Diane Lane's response exemplified professionalism and emotional intelligence. Rather than reacting defensively or seeking media attention, she allowed clarifications to address the situation. Her team explained the context, highlighting that many images were either outdated, edited, or unrelated. This calm and measured approach minimized potential confusion and demonstrated the power of restraint. Lane's handling of the incident offers a model for navigating the pressures of online attention. Respond with clarity, verify facts, and maintain composure. In doing so, she reinforced her reputation as a thoughtful, grounded professional. Understanding the psychology behind viral content. People are drawn to content framed as secret or exclusive because it triggers natural curiosity. Headlines and visuals designed to create suspense amplify this effect. In Lane's case, the combination of human psychology and algorithmic amplification created a viral moment. Understanding why content appeals to our instincts allows audiences to engage more deliberately. Awareness of these triggers promotes informed interaction, balancing curiosity with responsibility and reducing the likelihood of spreading misinformation. The broader implications. While this story centers on Diane Lane, Similar incidents affect countless individuals, both public and private. Viral attention can influence reputations, relationships, and emotional well-being. The key takeaway is that visibility does not equate to consent, and information must be evaluated critically. The incident reinforces the importance of empathy, discernment, and digital literacy. By applying these lessons broadly, users can navigate online spaces with integrity and reduce unintended consequences for themselves and others. The responsibility of online communities. Digital communities are shaped collectively. How content is consumed, shared, and responded to determines the culture of online spaces. Responsible engagement encourages thoughtful dialogue, respect, and accountability. In Lane's case, user reactions, supportive or empathetic, demonstrated the positive impact of considerate participation. Audiences have the power to reinforce accuracy and civility, contributing to a healthier online environment where sensationalism does not dominate. Final thoughts. Mindful engagement in a digital world. The Diane Lane incident serves as a powerful reminder that the way online moments unfold is influenced just as much by how audiences respond as by the content itself. In today's hyper-connected digital environment, stories can gain extraordinary reach in mere minutes, driven by curiosity, emotion, and the mechanics of social media platforms, rather than by verified facts. Viral content often reflects instinctive reactions, our natural attraction to surprising, unusual, or intriguing material, amplified by algorithms designed to reward engagement. Recognizing this dynamic encourages a more thoughtful approach to online interaction, where pausing before sharing or commenting becomes an opportunity to exercise discernment and empathy. By taking a moment to consider the source, the context, and the potential effects on those involved, users contribute to a healthier online culture that values accuracy, respect, and dignity. The Diane Lane story also illustrates the dual nature of digital spaces. They are remarkable tools for connection, creativity, and learning, yet they can also magnify misunderstandings and misconceptions when care is not taken. Importantly, mindful participation requires acknowledging the humanity behind every screen name or shared post. Public figures, like Lane, may appear larger than life, but they experience the same emotions, vulnerabilities, and pressures as anyone else when attention is directed toward them. By treating online content with consideration, verifying information, avoiding hasty assumptions, and responding with kindness, users help foster trust and reduce the risk of misinterpretation or unnecessary stress for others. This approach does not mean limiting curiosity or engagement. Rather, it invites conscious and responsible participation, emphasizing quality of interaction over quantity of clicks. Ultimately, the incident highlights that every individual has a role in shaping the tone of digital communities. Choices about what to share, how to comment, and when to simply step back collectively influence whether online spaces become supportive, educational, and empathetic, or reactive, sensationalized, and misleading. In reflecting on the Diane Lane situation, the key takeaway is clear. The digital world mirrors the intentions, values, and behavior of those who inhabit it. By approaching content with patience, critical thinking, and genuine empathy, audiences can transform online interactions into opportunities for connection, learning, and meaningful dialogue. Mindfulness in the digital age is not just a personal practice, it is a communal responsibility. Each thoughtful choice contributes to a culture where technology amplifies understanding rather than confusion, kindness rather than judgment, and insight rather than impulse. Engaging online with awareness ensures that even in a fast-moving, highly visible environment, we honor the humanity of others while cultivating spaces that reflect our highest values, proving that responsible digital participation is both possible and profoundly impactful. Conclusion: digital awareness and empathy. The Diane Lane incident offers a clear reminder that engaging online comes with real responsibility, as every post, comment, and share contributes to the broader digital culture we collectively shape. In the fast-moving world of social media, it is easy to be swept up by curiosity or the allure of sensational content. But taking a moment to pause, verify information, and consider the effects of our actions is essential. Lane's experience demonstrates that behind every viral story is a human being with emotions, dignity, and a right to respect, regardless of public status. How we choose to engage online reflects not only our own values, but also the kind of digital environment we foster for others. Thoughtful participation involves critical thinking, empathy, and patience, recognizing that every piece of content has context, that not everything circulating is accurate, and that rapid sharing without reflection can unintentionally contribute to misunderstanding or discomfort. Beyond celebrities, these lessons apply universally. Everyone who posts, comments, or interacts online is part of a network where our choices influence collective experiences. By approaching digital spaces with awareness, we can transform them from platforms driven by impulse and spectacle into environments that encourage connection, learning, and mutual respect.